I'm sure you guys are aware of the COVID-19 going on right now, the pandemic. I don't know where you are on with that. We won't go into that. But my thing with this is my grandma and my grandpa have always come to every single show here. Every single show, they sat right there. My grandpa, right there. And Jim Hartmann, you probably know who he is. He came down with Alzheimer's, like 10 years worth of that, so that was really hard on the family. And he always knew who I was. He remembered who I was through all of that. So our last show here, he sat right there, he had a yellow shirt on. He's in all my pictures with the audience, you know, and he was starting to forget a lot at this point. And I walk up to him and he gave me a big hug. He said, "Hi Chelsea, how are you doing?" And he told everybody in this audience that his granddaughter was up here singing. And so that touched my heart for, you know, I was so thankful. My grandma, he smiled in pictures with me. She said, "You should just be so thankful for all these moments with him like that." So anyway, the Alzheimer's, you know, got more and more. November came, it was Thanksgiving, our last Thanksgiving together. I didn't know that then, but I went up to him and I went to hug him and he looked at me and he said, "And who are you?" And I, you know, started to cry inside. I didn't want to show him that, but I said, "I'm your granddaughter, Chelsea, don't you remember me?" And he said, "I'll have to ask the boss on that one." He meant Marge, my grandma. So it really, really hurt. It was like, it was hard. I knew it was coming, but it was really hard on me. I don't know, anyone that has Alzheimer's in their family, you understand. It's a very long, slow, sad goodbye. So when he did that, when this happened, I went home and I started just thinking about him and I started writing this song for him. I couldn't get the second verse done because just couldn't get there, and the third verse just couldn't get there either, you know. Well, we lost him before Thanksgiving this year, so it was very hard. He went in for a hip surgery. It actually was supposed to take like 20 minutes, but he had a weak heart, and it just could not get the fluids off. But needless to say, we lost my grandpa. He had a very long life. I'm thankful for all these years with him, but I went in the studio with my guitar player, Jim, and I said, "Jim, I just can't find this third verse to the song." And him and I sat down and he actually co-wrote the rest of the song with me, and I bawled in the studio and then made the videos on my YouTube channel. If you go to Chelsea Hartmann Music, it's called Dear Grandpa. And forgive me if I don't get through this whole song right now. It's even in rehearsal, I mean, it's weird because I'll listen to it with my kids over and over and we sing it, but when it came down to me actually singing, you know, thinking about this event, that he's not going to be sitting right there looking at me, he's now up here. It was really hard. So we're going to try it. Dear Grandpa, a song I wrote for my grandpa, Jim Hartmann, a tribute. And this is also for my grandma because she cannot be here due to COVID. She is in 700 Stearns and she cannot be out in the public, which is really hard on the family. I'm sure some of you are experiencing that as well. This is for you, Grandpa. Sitting on your knee, you're telling me a story. I can barely see over your shoulder. Move ahead a couple years. Your words of wisdom help me steer a pathway to who I want to be. Dear Grandpa, has it ever dawned on you? You're hardworking, tried and true. You paved the pathway for future generations. Looking back, I see the piece of you left with me. I cherish all our conversations. Years, how they seem to become a memory. Grandpa, your seed lives on through them. No matter how I've grown, I'm gonna plant the seeds you've sown and live up to you for all eternity. Dear Grandpa, has it ever dawned on you how you hold your family true? You paved the pathway for younger generations. me. Dear Grandpa, now it's clear I see all of you left in me. Now I pass it to my future generations. Looking back, they'll see all of you left in me. I miss all our conversations. Dear Grandpa, dear Grandpa, love you, Grandpa.